Okay, we are live. Hello,
Woo!
everybody. Hey, I did it, guys. I did it. Okay.
Did.
Perfect. Okay, and I think I started it over there, so it should be okay to go. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, everyone.
Hey.
We're here for this is Dora, not the Explorer, for this particular podcast. As you can see, Jerry is missing. So King HP is actually out in Jersey and he's flying home back to Florida. So he's not gonna be able to join us because he's gonna be getting on the plane. He's in the chat right now. Hey, friend,
So the
joining us. Huh?
rumors are not true. He didn't step into a tree, into the hole of a
No,
tree.
no tree fell while he was driving and he went into a different from. We joke about it all the time, but I swear he's coming back, guys. Okay,
Okay.
I swear. But for today, we are going to have our two special guests. This is Mine Runner, and this is Emily down here. You all have seen Emily before. We did do an episode back with her on season 1, and Mine Runner. He's actually, I do a podcast with him called Mission Pro Wrestling Spotlight, and we're all from Mali here. We all love it here. Okay. Just a reminder, we are gonna be watching season 2, episode 8, and and we will be starting at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. I just want to remind everybody we are still doing our bottle giveaway. Remember, we are on episode 9, so we only have one more episode till we'll pick who the winner is and figure out how to ship it out to them. So just please keep commenting. Let me think. On my page, on the Hall Preezy, on King HP, just liking, sharing, leaving a comment on any of the videos that we have. We have a whole bunch now. So however many you want to leave, and then we'll tally everything up sometime after next week. We might have to skip. We still haven't decided yet if we're gonna do an Easter episode because next week is Easter for some people, not everybody, obviously, but just we'll figure it out. So we have we have 2 more left. My bad. Sorry, 9 and 10, 9 and 10. So okay. Well, let's go ahead and start. Like I said, we're at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Is there anything you all want to? I know we all here have seen the episode, but is there anything from the past episodes that we would have already seen that you guys are like your favorite part of it so far?
I mean,
Because I know.
just go ahead, Emily. You were gonna say?
I have to watch more of this episode to remember where we're at in the timeline.
Yeah, this one is where I can read you the intro to it and everything. So this is one, it's called Forest for the Trees. It says, in their pursuit of the truth about the town, Jim and Randall hatch a dangerous plan. Meanwhile, a new form of terror is brewing. So this is right after they've dissected Smiley. And Randall and Jim have they're gonna do they're connecting right now in a friendship, a special friendship. So this episode is kind of the fallout of that, and we know now Fatima's pregnant. Last episode Muriel was tripping because she's not on her drugs anymore. So yeah. Just a little bit of what's it called? Oh my gosh, what is it called?
Withdrawal?
Rehabilitation, just withdrawals, all of that. Yeah. For them.
And does Boyd, does he now have the magic worms going through his skin at this
No,
point?
he gave him to Smiley. Smiley
he killed
died.
Smiley. Okay,
so now,
so they're dissecting Smiley.
Yeah, we've already, that's all. Yeah, we're past all of that at this point, and we're just,
as long as Tien Chen's still alive, I'm good. That was the heartbreak for me. I think that
she's still here so far. And then this one also, I believe, is where the introduction of the cicadas and all of that storyline starts in this one. So it's a good episode. It's a very good episode. So, but yes, are you guys ready? I'm terrible at countdowns because my TV messes up whenever I do it. So we'll see if this works the first time. Like I said, we're going to be at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Right now we should have Tian Chen and Kenny in the kitchen, and she's just talking to him, saying, "I'm making your favorite meal."
Can I
I
help?
forgot they speak another language. I thought there was something wrong with my TV.
You were like, "Wait, where
Different
are we?"
translation.
When we interviewed her, because we did actually interview Tian Chen, she
Yeah.
talked about that too, like how it was like the process of like her getting the job and stuff like that. It was really good. Like it was, I loved like interviewing her. She said she had only done like maybe 2 or 3 interviews before that because she just started acting. So this is like her first role she's ever had.
That's awesome. She's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Utako. I'm doing my best right now. And thank you for being here. He's
Great.
loyal, guys. He's one of our loyalists.
There we go.
I can't believe everybody just randomly answers those phones that have no cords or attachments.
Right? I would never. Like someone's mom didn't yell at them enough when they were children. The same thing I say about Ethan with the doors. Like, why would you do that? Why are you doing
Ugh.
this, Ethan?
I hide when somebody knocks on my door. Like,
Exactly.
I
My
don't
kids
get it.
literally get
Right?
so quiet even when I'm home, they'll be like, "Did you hear that?" And they'll like slink into my room, and I'm like, "What are you all doing?"
We're skipping the intro.
Yeah. We can definitely skip the intros. Is it not going to give me the option to skip?
Oh
Okay,
no,
there.
the option went away there. I'll just stop.
Case
Same thing with
Ross.
mine. That's what I was like, dang it. Okay. Skip the intro.
All right, I stopped at 6:06.
I'm at 6 even.
Yeah, I'm at 6:06.
Okay. Now I'm at 6:06.
Okay, we can start. Now we have the bromance between, Jim and Randall starting.
I thought I was gonna like Randall.
Oh my gosh, me too. I really was like, he's gonna be one of the ones I like. And it's not even that I don't like him. I just don't. I need more. You know what I mean? I need more from him still. Because they, even in the later episodes, they really haven't told us much about his backstory or anything.
Yeah. So far he just seems kind of stupid.
I still feel like he's like a military person. Because why would you have that kind of rifle? Like, where were you going to hunt? Like, unless you were coming back from war, maybe. I don't know, but I feel like his gun was
You
so
think
big for him.
you think they take their own guns to and from war?
No, I don't. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to like just think of where he could like he would
I
have
always
this
thought
gun.
more of like a survivalist kind of thing, but I don't know.
Oh, you think so like you think he goes in the woods and like practices like being stuck in the woods on
He's
the weekends?
kind of like Daryl from Walking Dead, but not as competent. You know what I mean? Like more hot headed. Maybe
Yeah.
more
Yes.
like Daryl's brother Merle. You know,
Yeah.
but like a young version.
He gives like kind of stupid redneck to me.
But
I don't get redneck, but I definitely get like, I can't put my finger on what it is. Like, there's just something that Randall is that I'm like, this type of man is always like a problem. Like, he's like a divorcee. He's not allowed to see his kids.
yeah,
Like everything in what Jim's future should have been is what Randall is. Just younger.
fired from a job. Now, what do you think
Yes.
about the combined wisdom between these two together? I mean, Jim and
There,
Randall.
there's
That's
not much
The wisdom
there.
is lacking.
there's not a whole lot
The
between
wisdom is
these two.
lacking.
Jim is like my least favorite character. I can't stand him.
Okay, until the season 3 finale, I felt the same way, but now I'm kind of, oh, did we kind of wish something on dude, or
I I did.
I still that's what I keep saying. Like, there's little things that I tell Jerry every episode. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hold on to that until we get there. You know
Okay,
what I
so
mean? Because I'm like, oh, okay, no, I know what I like
no
know where you're going
spoilers.
with it.
Got it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
should ask.
Just, I mean, we've definitely had some spoilers in here, but I do my best to not like spoil anything. But I just don't understand how Jim like lets Randall re-get in his head about stuff not being real. Like, you've been here for like a month or two now, Jim. Like, why would you let Randall come in and like convince you that maybe this might not be real? When
Especially the anti-Donna, campaign.
that was crazy. But I will say there was a lot of chatter when the seasons were going that Donna could have been a spy for the monsters.
I wish they would be more clear on how long everybody's been there.
Yeah.
I feel like I know Fatima's only been there a year because she had her year party. So we at least know that. And then Donna said she was there like a year and a half or two before Boyd got there. So I would say maybe 5-ish years most of them had probably been there because I don't know who was there with Donna. Like, Donna doesn't say who was there with her already. She just kind of
Yeah.
hints like, oh, we were all hiding until Boyd came.
I think that one guy was there with her during that time. I can't remember his name, Daryl or
Oh, the guy that was
Dale.
in the Dale and ended up in the pool. Or
Yeah. Yes.
in the pool. It was, yeah.
I still think it's so funny that Dale is her husband, like in real life. Like, that still is so funny. Like, you got to come to work every day with your husband. Like,
I didn't realize. Is that true? I didn't realize
yeah,
that.
yeah. What a
Oh,
good
that's
gig, though. Yeah, like, oh, I get to work with my husband.
Well, that's just like Melissa McCarthy and her husband. They do a lot of movies and shows
Oh
together.
yeah, they do. Oh yeah, and they're always
They're
like each
so
other's
funny.
lovers or like dates that come in, and
he,
they're always on
he's
some
in
weird
every.
stuff.
He's like in every Melissa McCarthy movie too. Even at like a cameo. One of my favorite Melissa
Yes,
McCarthy movies, Spy. You ever seen Spy? Highly
I've
Mm-mm.
seen
recommended.
parts of that one. Yes, I've seen her
He's the guy that
husband.
asks her where the KFC is, and it's like a cameo. But yeah,
Yeah,
I love
sounds cute
it.
till you start fighting on set. I could never work with my husband. We would drive each other insane.
right.
Oh, what is it like? Amy Poehler and what's his name from Severance before they got divorced, right? Because those two were married. What is the guy's name? Oh my gosh.
Adam Scott. I didn't think they were married. I thought they were just a couple on.
Oh, they were just date. I thought they were married. I did. I thought they were. I
She
thought
was
they were
married to
married.
Will Arnett, I think.
Oh, Will Arnett. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's cute, but not cute. The husband, not husband aspect of Jade and Tabitha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope she leaves Jim for Jade.
Oh, I just realized Tabitha has highlights. Did she have those the whole time and I don't remember? Because I feel like I thought her hair was brown the entire time now that we're here.
Hasn't it been?
No, she has like a blonde highlights in the front right now, like in this scene.
Ah, Victor.
Oh, Victor.
Poor man boy.
How old do you
Poor
think Julie
man.
is?
How what? Sorry.
How old do you think Julie is?
I think Julie has to be 16. She can't be 18, and I don't think she's 17. So I would say at least like 16 years oldish.
I had originally thought like 14 until she decided to go live on her own at the the house without her family. I was like, I don't know that a 14-year-old is bold enough for that.
Yeah, definitely 16 that hates her parents that we're gonna get divorced. You know what I mean? That's definitely like 16-year-old behavior.
All right. Do you think that over the course of the show that they've had to hide the actor that plays Ethan's growth, like purposely have other actors like stand on boxes?
I think they changed the stick length to show you his growth almost. Because remember when, what was it, like maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago, the stick was like pretty much like the same height as Ethan, and now it's like here
Yeah.
almost.
I hadn't paid that close of attention.
I think until the boy in white, because remember they said season 3, like he grew so fast. Like that's probably when they're like, oh no, Ethan's gonna grow too. We should start
Oh,
figuring
yeah.
this out also. I wish they showed us even more of Ellis's drawings. I feel like they showed us so much of Victor's and some of Ethan's, but not enough of Ellis's.
Well, I think Victor and Ethan's drawings were like significant to what's happening in the town.
Well, because
And
they
they
did
haven't
have,
really.
like, on the wall of Ellis, they have a lot of like he has a lot of more of the cave drawings, I've noticed. Like the stuff that's in the cave, like the circle stuff. And then like remember there's the episode where they show his clothes and his clothes kind of have like all the crows and stuff like that all over it. Like do you think since he's like a little, I know Victor's older, but like has a grown-up mind, so he's able to have more depth in like his pictures
Yeah.
than like they would, so they can only make certain drawings that the town needs you to see. And Ellis, you're supposed to be paying attention to Ellis, but everyone's like, oh dumb Ellis. He's like, oh dumb Jim, like they're
Or
just
Yeah.
there.
it could be the whole thing about how, like, childhood innocence can see more than adult, cynicism. And Victor's essentially mentally still kind of a kid. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus said he thinks Julie's about 18. I have forgot I gotta go to my Instagram and then come back and forth for the comments since it's not connected.
How old is Elgin, you think? He was on that bus alone. He might be 18.
Well, I don't think his grandma, his fake grandma. I think the grandma's a lying story, but that's just me because I don't like him. But I think he has to be like, I would say 18 to 21. I feel like he's probably the same age as Randall. Like Randall cannot be that much older than Elgin because they kind of have the same vibe, just, different mind states of where they're at in their lives too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Elgin also kind of gives like runaway, like
Yeah.
16,
Yeah.
17-year-old runaway kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would make sense. It's just because he's so innocent, but not innocent. Because that's the same thing. Like, I feel like it's the same thing that happened with Sarah. Because that's why I wonder too. Like, I wonder how old Sarah is too. Because they all have to be kind of like in the same, I would say, age range almost. Certain characters.
Have we gotten to Sarah's backstory yet?
Yeah, that one was like
So
season 1. Yeah, where
so
she
she
talks about her brother.
well, her brother picking her up and where he was picking her up from. So that with that being said, she'd have to be like early 20s since she was living with a man that was awful.
Well, I mean, some girls, like 16, 18, like if their lives are, that terrible to them, they'll go live with their older, like 20, 21-year-old boyfriend that they like met, while they were
Yeah.
partying out in
Yeah.
high school. But I would say probably, yeah, I would say like Randall, Sarah, like Elgin, they all have to be like early 20s, like not very much out of their teens, but still like innocent enough that this is crazy to them and all of this and rebellious and stuff.
I wish we got flashbacks of what their families are going through at home. I want to know if like time is still
Yeah.
moving forward as normal or not.
Gosh. I love when Jade goes at Victor though, because it's so overly aggressive. You're like, Jade, please. It's not necessary. He's just a boy, technically.
You know, Jade was on Vampire Diaries.
Oh, was he?
I've
Yeah.
never seen that show. What episode? I can watch just that
He's
episode.
no, he's in like 2 seasons, I think.
Oh, he's like a starring role?
Yeah. Yeah,
I've
towards the
never
end of it, yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that then, because I've never like, I know Rando, I saw him in like one space show I was watching recently, and I was like, oh, that's Rando, and he's like actually like English or something like that.
Yeah.
And Donna, and yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't realize he was British, but that makes sense with his voice. Like, oh, that may be why he doesn't talk too much or why it sounds like a certain type of way. And then Donna too is also English, right? Or something like that, like Scottish or maybe Irish, something like that. I
Yeah,
can't remember which one it is.
We used to call Jim Timu Paul Rudd.
Oh yeah. I didn't
Is he
realize
kind-
he was Pinocchio from Once Upon a Time, that show that they used to have
Yeah.
that where it was all
Mhm.
fairy tale characters. It didn't click to me until I did some research.
Okay, yeah, it's season 4 that
Season
Jade
4.
is in on Vampire Diaries. I've watched it lots of times, and my husband noticed it in passing, and I didn't notice it on like my 5th rewatch through that it was him.
How much, I guess, how long ago, what year was that? Like 2000, like early 2000s?
I would say like 2014 maybe.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, at least 10-ish years. So he probably looks so young.
Okay, 2012.
Rondo is so smug during these few episodes. Like he just thinks he knows it all. He's got it figured out.
He does have a military haircut.
Yeah.
That's like, or like you just got out of jail, but I know jail wouldn't let you have that kind of like artillery on you. So that's why
Maybe
I'm like,
military jail. Like maybe he was like discharged for
Well,
something.
jail doesn't make you shave your head though.
Yeah. Like military, like he was in the brig.
maybe he had lice or something, had to cut it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's it. He had lice and now he's got
He had
cicadas.
lice. That's the rumor.
He went from lice to cicadas.
That's funny.
Ugh. You're gonna lose when you step to Donna.
Every time, every time. See, like I said that last episode, like I really want to know more about Donna. I really want to know about Randall, but like we all know, if once they start telling backstories, that's a real big hint that they probably were not going to make it through the episode. And I'm not ready for Donna not to make it through episodes. You know what I mean? I'm just not there yet. Not ready to lose my girl.
Donna reminds me of Carol from The Walking Dead, so I think she will live forever.
Hope
Just like Carol.
I can see that.
better.
Yeah. Yeah. Donna, protect Jade, protect Sarah.
Just thinking, like, where would Randall think there's cameras in this place? Like, where would you think they were gonna plug these cameras in at this point?
I mean, the phone isn't even connected,
But it rings.
but it rings.
Maybe he was in cybersecurity or something before, or like cameras. That's why he's like, there's gotta be this, there's gotta be that.
We're gonna find out he was the busboy at Applebee's or something, and
Well, he had the drone for a reason too, you know. So maybe he's like
Yeah.
a private investigator. I mean, I don't know why you would need that gun. Once again, it's just a gun that throws me off every time. Like the drone makes sense, the attire, you know, his clothes make sense, but that gun just doesn't. The rifle. What were you doing with that rifle?
Some people just have rifles to have them.
Mhm.
Guess you're right, to make him
We
feel
live in the
strong and
Midwest.
stuff.
Everybody has stuff like that here just for funsies.
Oh, you're so right. I didn't even think about that. I feel like Texas, they have more like handguns. People carry around handguns more than like actual big, unless they're gonna go hunting, obviously.
Yeah, you look at how he's dressed. He's kind of got that like outdoorsy vest, jacket.
Yeah. I mean, around here, that's common fashion.
Yeah.
And that bus did come from Michigan. So,
Yeah.
Man, Jim really did hold on to that voice till the end, you know. I don't want to say it that way, but till the end of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We're done here.
It's just like the weird mistrust Randall has. Like, I feel like everyone came in with trust issues, but Randall's just never lost them, like ever. The whole time he's been on this show.
Well, I gotta admit, I considered it a little bit. Like maybe Donna knows more than she's telling, and that could still be true. But
Oh, poor little Victor.
no.
I do like how they play on like the trauma memory thing though, where sometimes you just can't remember because the traumas is that bad.
Yep. You block
Like
certain
with
things out or remember it differently. Yeah.
the next car that drives through needs to be like a therapist,
oh,
psychologist.
that'd be
Yes.
like but not a good therapist, like one that's like been exiled from like doing therapy because she like told someone something and like they maybe committed suicide, kind of like with the priest. You know how he shot the
hmm
or beat up whatever he did that little boy after the little boy got killed. He went
And
did whatever he did to the dad type of
and
thing.
we need to get a better girlfriend for Kenny than Acosta.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly how I feel too. Kenny just
He can't get a break.
he can't. He's definitely like he's my top like sufferer. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously besides Victor, he was there. He's been there all this time by himself, family slaughter. So, but Kenny's a close, very close second of this town has just
Well, the way he lost his
ruined
dad,
him.
he slowly lost his dad over time and then lost his dad. You know,
Yeah, in such a violent way too.
and then season 3 happens.
I just know their wig budget better go up because that Julie wig We need these budgets
I do not
up.
notice stuff like that. I still can't pinpoint the wig versus the real hair.
I will say, what's her name? Christy's hair fooled me. I thought that was her real hair. So when they cut it and gave us her real hair, because I'm assuming what she got now is her real haircut. But that after I was so hurt by the haircut. I was like, we know she's a lesbian. We know Mariel's her
Yeah.
wife. Like, we
Yeah,
don't need the cut all the way through it.
yeah, we don't. The hair is awful.
Like, yeah, it's almost like on purpose. Like, I feel like they didn't need to change her appearance. She could still be a lesbian character and have
Yeah.
her, you know,
And be
have the,
cute like she was. Not saying she's not cute, but like the hair
eh,
just
the
threw
The
haircut does
everything
not
hair
off.
do her
is pretty
favors.
bad.
Yeah.
They could have both had long hair. Like, I don't know why
Yeah,
Muriel got the long hair. Why did it, why didn't Christy cut her
Well,
hair? I mean, why
she
didn't
could have
Christy
had a
cut
better
Muriel's
short.
hair?
Yeah, she could have had a better short cut here too. Like, she could have had like a, like a.
literally
Oh, I
any
don't
kind.
know, because she has like these kind of rounded cheekbones, so a bob probably would have like made her look chunkier maybe in the face. I don't know. The hair, it always throws me off.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I still want to know how this episode, I'm going to say the next episode, I'll ask this question, but Kenny only getting burned, still, I don't know why they're doing that yet, and I hope they explain that in the next season, because
If they do him like that this entire time and then kill him off in season 4, I might stop
yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
Because he's one of those, he needs to make it to the end.
Yeah.
He deserves, if they ever get out of here, to be able to get out of here. Because ain't no way. I would be so mad if Kenny died. He's not even like one of my favorite characters, but he's definitely one of the ones that I'm like, please give him a chance at some form of happiness.
I'd like for him to be like, if something happens to Boyd, he needs to be the one that leads him out.
Yeah.
Oh, the staircase.
Did,
I said last episode because the last episode is when Muriel had the weird dream that Smiley came back to life and chased her and Boyd. And I feel like we need to remember that scene. I mean, I don't want to say why, but I feel like that's a part of the time thing, that maybe this is gonna come up again at
You
some point.
you don't think that was just like a withdrawal hallucination?
I feel like with what we learned at the end of season 3, I think that's some kind of like the time thing. Like
Hmm.
that's, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this, we're gonna have
rebirth
to
kind
come
of thing.
back to this moment. Yeah, at some point.
Could be. And Kui.
Oh,
The way I would have just ran from that. I would not lift it up to see what's
Nope.
moving.
That would have been nope.
I also wouldn't have agreed to bring that body inside where it could catch me
Yeah.
either. I would have
really?
dissected that thing outside. I would have thrown it off a building and hope it popped open just so we'd have to get near it.
I see what you're saying. That probably would have been faster. And Christy would have had to stab the shit out of the body in anger, though. That would have taken her out a little bit. I feel like the town just picks on Kenny. Like that's just like he's just one of those that they're just like, we're gonna pick on you till we can somehow break you. Cause I mean he's already lost his dad, didn't break. Like Kenny's just like gets bullied by the town and I don't understand why.
You don't think they all get bullied a little bit just being stuck
Mhm.
there?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like
Specifically,
this
yeah.
is such extra bullying to Kenny. Like, why do they do this to him? What did he do? He didn't do nothing except he's just a boy too.
Yeah, he's a baby. He looks so young.
So these are all cars that of people that arrived here, right?
Yeah, and Victor had to move them all by himself.
I want to know how he did that.
I do. That's what I think too. Like, how did he even like? Was there a
How to
book, like
drive.
a driving book? Do you
Do you
think the
think
boy in white knows how to drive? It was like, look, I got you. Get in the car. We're gonna do this. I got this. Or I
Yeah,
mean,
because he was
after
a
so
kid. He
many,
didn't know how to do anything.
you think after like enough cars, it was like, oh, okay. Because I'm thinking like, how many of them were stick? Because stick is hard to learn how to drive, and then how many of them are automatic? And then he moved them without anyone else even knowing. So how many of them did he move without anyone knowing? Like, there's just so many questions.
I guess I assumed they all died. All the cars died with the people, and then he moved them. But
Because
I guess it makes
I
sense that
mean,
he drove them, but he was a little boy, so
Over the
I mean,
steering
how
wheel.
many did he did pretty good not crashing them though. You know what I mean? Like they don't have dents or
Oh yeah,
nothing. There
they
was
look like
no
they're in
tree
tip-top shape. I
scratches.
don't know.
it's just like a car cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how this episode feeds into Randall and Jim's like delusion that this just isn't real. Just like showing the body getting wrapped up, like everything like not making sense, but making sense to us because we all know, but he doesn't know yet.
Yeah, see, now the doctor's creeped out and doesn't want to stay in the doctor's office. It's just not a good idea to take that thing in there.
Now she's got a haircut that'll scare him away. That'll
I
be
like she literally was one of the ones that was like, bring the body in here. Now she's like, this
yeah.
is weird. Like Christy, it was weird from the jump. Okay, like let's not be crazy now.
Donna's a queen. Ah, there he is.
That's insane. Randall's just like, like an investigator. Like maybe he was an investigator. That's just all I can think of. Unless he was trying to catch his cheating wife, and he was, that could be another thing. Cheating wife situation. They usually have like giant guns. They want to scare people. They got the drone. Like he was definitely up to something.
Nah, he's been single. He was
Yeah.
single for
He's
sure.
been seeing,
He's
he's
been
too
married
there's too
to
much
Mountain Dew and beef jerky for the last few years.
He
And
lived
absolutely ribbon.
in a stinky apartment with like no furniture. Mashed
Trailer.
up
I
on the
think a
floor.
trailer. I think he's in
A
a trailer.
trailer. I think the trailer because he's so comfortable in that bus. Like he
Yeah.
knew what to do. He knew
And
to
he's
tear
got
out
a
the seat.
he's got a chair on top of the trailer, just like on top of the bus. He's got the same setup.
But like the people in the Ozarks.
Yeah. Ah,
Yes.
these Ozarks.
Oh, he came from Michigan. He could have been coming from Canada. You know what I mean? It's right here. He could have just been on a bus that changed. Oh, this episode is always so sad.
My husband said he didn't come from Canada because he wouldn't have gotten the gun in Canada.
Oh, that he might have got it before he got on the bus. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe like a connecting bus. Like he got off in
Yeah.
America.
Easy
Did
enough to get
that.
him here.
Well, none of them have had passports yet, so maybe he can't be Canadian. Because even you know how he took the items or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any passports. I definitely saw some stuff, but not passports. Poor Donna with this stressful ass day, and then big-eared Rando wants to come around and make her like go look in the woods and stuff with him.
Randall just reminds me of somebody like the character in the horror movie that gets killed first because of his arrogance.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Or causes others to get killed too, like because he talks tough, but then when the shit hits the fan, he screws it up.
And he screws himself over too.
Yeah. Does Boyd make it through the series?
I think so. I think he's one of the one that he has to. If he doesn't, definitely be a flashbacker. Like, I feel like if he dies, Donna doesn't survive. Oh no, if he dies, Donna survives, and if Donna dies, Boyd has to survive because you know what I mean. Like they'll see each other, like how everyone kind of sees someone who's most important to them or whoever they feel they connected to the most.
Yeah, I was surprised when the priest died, but then in hindsight, he kind of served his purpose, and they keep bringing him back for hallucinations and stuff.
Yeah, for Boyd's purpose.
They need a therapist to roll through town and get stuff to help him work through this trauma and fill in the puzzle pieces.
It's not your fault, Victor.
Poor Victor.
Randall had come by and said, "These drawings are crap."
Exactly. What are you looking at this for?
This kid stuff. I wouldn't put this in my refrigerator.
Stuff.
He'd say Ethan did better drawings than Victor.
Oh, absolutely. Well, because he's over here drawing in crayon. Ethan tried to update him with the latest, but he was like, "No, I want to draw in crayon." Okay, Victor.
I
Keep
wonder where he keeps
struggling.
getting his crayons.
Yeah, you figure they'd be whittled down by now, but
I don't think so. I mean, if you think about it, Oh wait, I can't even say that because I mean the where the hospital was at, it's technically it was a school before. We see all the school stuff in there.
Oh,
So they had to have like supplies, but
supplies.
I don't know if it would last 40 years or it had to be at least 40 years in between when Victor got there and then. Cuz I don't think Victor's 50. I don't want to he's kind of an older guy, but I don't think he's like 50 years old. Cuz if he got there in the 70s, I would assume like and it's too it's
Yeah. When did his dad? I mean, can we talk about Victor's dad, or can I leave that?
I don't know. See, that's why I'm like, I don't want to like ruin it because like we know
We
we
can.
just know
Yeah.
too much. That's what it could if we were watching this with fresh eyes.
Oh,
Oh, Randall tying up Donna.
I can't believe that's where they left it.
yeah.
Literally crazy to me. But it was good because it hooked me for the next episode
Yep.
when I was watching this show. I was like, oh my gosh. And I love Donna. So I was like, oh my gosh, Donna's over. Like this is it for her.
We started watching it when season 3 was being released because we saw a commercial on TikTok for season 3. So we didn't have to watch it weekly until the last half of season 3.
Oh, you're so lucky. I started beginning of season 2 actually because I had one of my best friends is who got me into it, and when season 2 started is when she was like, you need to watch this, and she tried how you try to explain From to someone and it like you can't really explain it. You're like, please just watch it and
Yeah.
it'll pretty much not explain itself, but you'll either like it or you won't like it. So when she showed me, I was hooked. I've been having
Yep.
to do the weekly since season 2 started. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But it was worth it. It was worth it to me.
We were similar to you, Emily. We were they were getting ready to come out with season 3, so we burned through season 1 and season 2, and we're like, let's go. And then season 3 we had to get through. Were you guys fans of Lost? Did you watch Lost at all?
Tried, couldn't.
How far did you get?
So,
I watched the whole first season,
You
but
you
that
watched
was it.
you watched pretty much the best of it. The way it ended was kind of weird, but I see a lot of elements in this. Like From is kind of doing a lot of the same elements, but they're doing it a lot more effective in the way that they're telling the story. Where Lost, I think the actual writers got a little lost in their own mythology. This one, they're slowly revealing more as the whole thing goes on. I like that.
I do too. Like it definitely I feel like there's elements of kind of all the shows that those writers have ever worked on, like this is like their chance to do like those previous shows the I don't want to say the right way, but the way that they actually wanted to do it with the chronological, with being able to space out and like kind of tell us a full story or and keep us hooked still instead of like all everything at one time. Because with this I feel like these past 3 seasons they gave us so little until like episode 7 or 8, then they
Mhm.
amped it up and gave us like all this stuff and you were like, wait, I wasn't ready, like I wanted this but I didn't want it this way. Almost
Yeah,
like, please, no more, no more.
the whole
You
story.
know,
Go ahead.
the show that we watched right after we got all the way caught up with From was La Brea. That one, the way they released the information and the mystery, it was really similar. It was really good.
Very cool.
I
I
still
like
think
that.
this
Mhm.
show still reminds me of Wayward Pines, that show
Me
from
too,
like
but Wayward Pines was terrible. Well, season 1 was
so
fantastic.
it
Season
was
2 was
terrible.
terrible.
I haven't seen that. Is that worth watching at least the first season?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
good, but you can
yeah.
tell that something happened and they just needed to hurry up and end it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like, well, I've never watched Stranger Things, but I feel like I've seen parts of season 1. My daughter has always been into it, but I feel like it's almost like with Stranger Things where the kids grew too fast, so they had to speed up stories. Like it's like with Wayward Pines, like people they went too fast. So, you know, and they had to get people out
Well,
of there and like
yeah, it was, I don't know. They did like a 30-year time jump from season 1 to season 2. It was just so stupid.
it was just too much. And so I was like, they lost the plot. The writers lost
They
the plot
really
for it.
did.
How old do you think Ethan is now? The actor that plays Ethan. He's
Oh, I don't know. We can
he's
Google it
got to
though. How old
be.
is he?
They
I would
don't give
assume
the.
the boy in white and him are supposed to be the same age. Or maybe the boy in white is 2 or 3 years older.
Let's see. IMDb doesn't have his age. They just have his birthday. But yeah, he's one that, I mean, as he gets older, it's going to be tough for them to navigate. But
Yeah, because the
yeah,
boy in white was already like his clothes were tiny. They were trying to make his clothes look too tiny on him, and I was like, that's not gonna make him look younger.
that
That's gonna
boy in white's going to have like facial hair. It's going to be like, hey, I'm the boy in white. What's
Hey
going on?
guys, what's up, guys?
They're gonna
It's
keep feeding
me.
Ethan helium, and they're gonna keep putting him in like big overcoats, so it looks like he's tinier than he is.
They might have to do that to the boy in white. It's gonna be hard, but like maybe like a different linen kind of shirt, or I don't know. They can't make his shorts any smaller though,
They
because
could
then
just
he'll
get
look
new
like
actors.
Yeah, no.
how do they
I
make
never
a
notice that when they change the actors in a show. It goes over my head every single time. I know I'm not the only one. It'd
Mm-mm.
be fine.
I mean, I think they definitely could just because we've only seen the boy in white close up maybe 4 times.
Yeah.
Because even the one, I feel like the little boy that they had Tabitha chasing in the, well, you know, in the later seasons, like with Tabitha, like that, I don't think that was the same little boy. Because
I didn't
he was
notice.
definitely, he was
Yeah.
smaller, I feel.
And you
But
can change the Ankui kids, no matter what, because it's hard to really recognize them. What about changing Ethan, swapping out the actor, or do you think they're going to keep him?
I wouldn't notice that either. So
well, I mean, like I said with the time thing, I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna be just hard, you know, to go backwards unless they film stuff prior. Certain things, I don't know how they're gonna be able to do like a lot of what I think they're gonna do.
Do you think there's going to be a time jump at the beginning of season 4, and then Julie does the story walk to go back to try to save her? Well, I mean, to try to save somebody, perhaps,
I think
depending on the.
I they have to touch on that. Like there's so much on season 4 that I'm hoping they like answer for us because they left. I'm sure we won't get it till like 7, 8, 9, and 10 like we usually do, but hopefully they show us just enough to like confuse us and make us forget like they usually do with the past seasons.
Mhm.
And like I don't know, I just need season 4 to come out. I know
and now
they're
I feel like it's
filming.
taking forever.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's been like the same
One other
amount of time,
question:
but
do you think it's possible for Christie's haircut to get worse in season
oh,
4?
absolutely.
And it
Absolutely.
will. It will.
You saw Julie's wig at the end of
Yeah.
season 3 like
I
That's
no,
it.
didn't.
they can't
That's it.
get
The next vehicle that arrives is going to have a psychologist or therapist, like you said, and is going to have a reject from the hair cuttery that is going to come and restyle everybody's hair, like Julie and everybody. And it's going to be like the worst haircuts
to answer
ever.
the question.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, I'm ready. There's so many changes I just need done or back in this thing because there's just this too much. They've shown us too much. My brain is just like I need it now.
Yeah.
And a year and a half is just not going to work for me, you know. Just it's
In
too
the
long.
era of streaming, it kills me to wait so long for seasons.
I don't know how we
Especially,
used to do it. How did we used to
I mean,
watch? Wait a
well,
week.
when I feel like they used to have seasons every season, you know, if they did winter, they didn't do spring, they did fall. So you really only had like maybe 3 months in between every season that you were actually like
Mhm.
watching. Because I'm remembering like Sailor Moon, it was always like they had 30 episodes. You know what I mean? Like I know Emily said she's watching Grey's Anatomy. Like Grey's Anatomy, they're pumping stuff out. They never
Yeah.
stop with Grey's Anatomy. Like
Mhm.
I just don't. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like how do certain shows get to pump stuff out that quick, and other stuff like it takes so much longer. Especially like with this show, they don't use a lot of CGI. They don't use a
Mhm.
lot of anything other than the actual human people themselves.
I think it has a lot to do with the network that it's on. Because, like, some of the shows that me and my husband watch that are weekly still on, like, the basic channels that we've all had access to, like ABC or whatever forever, they come out on a normal schedule. Like, we watch 911 and a whole season of 18 episodes comes out, and then it's off for like 3 or 4 months, and then it comes right back out.
Mhm.
So I think it has to do with the service that's showing it.
Yeah.
I mean, even soap operas still come out every 2 months. Soap operas get to do like you get 1 month off and we're gonna go all year. That's
It's all
that
the
you
good
get.
stuff that makes us wait forever. Like Euphoria, it's been 3 years and it's going to
Oh,
be
I don't
another
know
year or
how they're
two.
gonna.
I don't know how
I've
they're going to
never
do that
seen
either, but
Euphoria, but like I've seen like episodes. Like I said, like there's some shows like I'll see episodes, but I won't like watch whole seasons. And that was one of the ones that I'm like, how are they gonna do this without messing it up, if that makes
oh, they're
sense.
for
Mhm.
sure going to mess that one up.
Yeah.
The best character is gone, but it's literally, I think it's been at least 3 years since the last season came out and they just started filming the new season.
I
Crazy.
really actually want to watch this season of Euphoria because Joseline Hernandez is gonna be on it, and I love some
I don't
stripper
know who that
stuff.
is.
Oh, she's from Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. Do you know what? You're great then. If you know Jocelyn, you're gonna love her when you see her in the show. She's like, oh, she used to be like a cokehead, like married to this guy named Stevie J in on Love and Hip Hop until she got taken off. She has like this show called Jocelyn's Cabaret on the Zeus Network, and it's basically she's like a pimp is kind of the only way I can explain her. She's like a lady.
Right.
She's a lady pimp, but
Lady Pimp.
she's very stern. Like you cannot. She's a very good pimp. Is all I can say.
Bring her to
She's
From. Bring her
My
to From.
husband knew
Lady
who you were
Pimp.
talking about. My
yes.
he's back
You
there
have.
laughing.
Oh my god! Tell him to play "You Do It Like It's My B Day." Tell him to play her birthday song. You're gonna die. But yeah, no. Euphoria. I'm gonna watch this episode. Like I already like this season. That's one of the shows I'm excited for. So, but
It's very good. You
yes,
should watch it all.
yes. I'll rewatch it. I know my daughter's been wanting to watch it, but she's only 13, so she
Oh,
can't watch
no.
it just yet. She's not allowed to watch it just yet. Maybe like after this season, because she'll be
I
14,
still
like
wasn't
going
sure
on
if I
15.
was allowed to watch it when I watched it.
Because of all
It's out. It's wild.
it's yeah, no, I know. It's like, oh my gosh, like why did they put this on TV? This is just too much. So, but yes, but this
Good
was a good
stuff.
episode, guys. I think we did a good job. I enjoyed this. We missed Jerry, obviously, this episode, but he'll be back. I don't know. Like I said, we're trying to still figure out if we're gonna do Easter episode or what we'll do exactly. But yeah, we still have we're on 8, so 9, 10. We still have 2 more episodes. Get your likes, get your comments in, get your
Subscribe.
follows. Yes, subscribe. I didn't know how to do the banner, so I couldn't do a banner thing, guys. I'm sorry.
That's right. We'll do a
Um,
virtual banner. It'll
yeah,
just wait.
it
You know
would
where it
be here
is.
down here.
You know where to go. Hey,
Yeah,
if you don't like
exactly.
and subscribe, Smiley's gonna come get you. He's gonna come knock
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that'll be the worst.
Yeah.
I still remember when I was doing physical therapy for my car accident, and the picture was like this fallen tree in the office, and I was like, "It's my day, guys. This is my day. It's I'm gonna get from
need-
this office."
We need to
Like,
get you a totem for your
yeah.
house. You get you.
I'm out, headed home now. You're awesome. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's good. He'll have to rewatch everything. Dang, he got home fast. Oh, he's just headed home. Okay. But okay, yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Is there any thoughts you guys would like to leave us with for the next few episodes
No, I'm
that you can
excited for
remember
next
anyway?
week. It's a good episode. It's already playing over here.
You're like,
remember
I'm
it.
already watching it. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Just
Yeah,
I'd love to come back for the interrogation scene when Sarah interrogates Elgin. I think that would
Season
be
3 is gonna be such a fun rewatch. That like
I don't know if I could take a certain tragedy again though. Watching it again, a certain
no, the trauma. I don't want it.
I mean,
Season 4, I do not want it to start like with another trauma death of someone that
unless
we
it's
love.
Acosta, I'm okay with that. Acosta can go.
I can't even think. I don't even know who I want. There's not a lot left from characters that we didn't like. You know what I mean? Left for them to go. So, but yes. But I thank everyone for watching. It was such a good episode. Like Jerry said, he's about to get on the plane. So let's all hope for a great, safe flight for him.
Like,
I'm not sure what the weather's like on the East Coast. So hopefully
pretty nice
it's
out here.
good. Is it okay? Then that's perfect then. But yes, but thank you for joining us, and we hopefully, if we don't see you guys next week, we'll see you the following week. But yeah, thank you everyone.
Okay, Sarah.